Hello there. My name is Art Warren, attorney at law, and today I'm going to show you how to get your divorce started in Texas. So the process that I'm going to take you through is the exact process that I would use if I was filing the divorce for a client, um, and certainly I recommend that you use it when filing your own case pro se. So before you file a divorce in Texas, you have to have residency here. So I'm going to tell you what the test is for filing a divorce in Texas. The first thing is you have to have been a resident for at least 6 months in Texas prior to filing. The second part of the test is you have to have lived in the county that you're going to be filing in for at least 90 days. And the only exception to that part of the rule is perhaps your spouse lived in a county for at least 90 days. If you don't meet the requirement, you can use your spouse as long as they have lived in a particular county for 90 days. You have to file in that county where your spouse lives. So after you've met that test, then you're ready to file. Now, the process is the same, whether it's children, no children, or property, no property, um, whatever the situation is, contested, uncontested, this process is the same, okay? So the first thing I want you to do is to open your browser, or you can do it on your phone or whatever, and I want you to Google the county that you live in, or whatever county you're going to be filing in. Type in, for example, I'm going to give you the words: Harris County District Clerk's phone number. So I live in Harris County, so that's what I would Google. Yours will be something different. And then whatever phone number you get, I want you to take that phone number and I want you to dial it. And then whoever answers the phone, I want you to ask that person, do you work in the family law section, or you're a family law clerk? If they say no, then you say, can you please transfer me to a family law clerk? They'll transfer you. Once they transfer you, whoever answers the phone, you want to ask the same question. Are you a family law clerk? You want to be sure that they are, because sometimes they may transfer you to a different department. I've had that to happen. They transferred me to the prosecutor's office for some reason or another. And I've had that to happen a few times. So verify with that person, are you a family law clerk? They say yes. Then you tell them, listen, I'm going to be filing a divorce pro se, and I want to ask you a few questions. And they'll say, okay. And the first question you want to ask is, how much does it cost to file a petition for, let's say, a case with no children? Okay. In fact, if you're going to be doing an uncontested divorce or doing a divorce yourself, I would recommend that it be an uncontested divorce with no children. You still can get away with it if you've got children, but that's a little more complicated, and I would recommend that you call me, or suggest you call me for help with that. But the process is the same. So the question is, how much does it cost to file a divorce petition with no children? And it's going to cost you somewhere between 280, I don't know, to 325 or whatever. Depending on when you listen to this video, this could be 5 years from now, and it could be a lot more. But at any rate, the point is, you'll get that number. You write it down. The next question you want to ask is, will I be filing my petition into a district court or a county court of law? And they're going to tell you, well, we'll randomly assign it to a court. You say, I get that, but it's my understanding that some smaller counties will have you file in a county court of law. And just a rule of thumb, small counties will probably have a county court of law that you will be filing into. Small to medium sized to large, for sure, it's going to always be district courts. So, but you want to get that information right up front so that you'll know. And the reason you're doing that is because when you fill out the petition, in the section that they call the style of the case, it's over on the right hand side, there's going to be a place there for court. And you won't put the court number in then, but if it's a district court, you want to have district court there. Okay? If it's a county court of law, you want to have that type there. Okay? And that'll be on my petition as well. But get that information. The next thing you want to do is and this is where this is very, very important. And this does not apply to every county, but it applies to enough counties that you need to know this. Otherwise, your petition is going to be rejected. So you're going to ask the question, does, for example, Harris County, or let me use an example that I know they have a standing order. Bexar County. Does Bexar County have standing orders that have to be filed at the time that I file my petition? It's Bexar County, they're going to say yes. Okay? Then the next question you want to ask is, where on the website can I find the standing orders? And they'll tell you, and then you can have them to lead you to it if you're on a computer. And then here's where I really want you to drill down and be very, very particular and clarify. Ask the clerk, okay, so I understand we have to have standing orders attached or filed along with the petition, but does it have to be one document? Do I have to make my petition and the standing order one document when I file it electronically, for example, or even over the counter? And they'll tell you yes or no. And or they may say it doesn't matter, but I want you to be clear on that. And then you can ask the question. If they say, well, no, then you say, so it can be two individual documents that I will file separately, and they'll say yes or no or however. But I want you to get clarification. Does it have to be one document? Can it be two documents? Or how you need to file it? Okay, so that's the whole point of that. And just so that you know, standing orders are a set of rules that some judges have put together that they want you to follow when you do a divorce in their county. And so this is just their way of saying that you understand what those rules are because you filed it with your petition and we made you do that. So that's why you have to have that. This won't apply to everyone who's looking at this video, but some it will, and it's very, very important. Now, the next question you want to get to is, you'll ask, are there any other documents, any other forms that I need to file along with my petition? And you wait and hear what they say. And they may say yay or nay. And then just as a follow-up to clarify, just ask, do I need to file my BVS form at the time that I file my petition, or can I do that later, you know, before my divorce is finalized? And they'll say yes or no. You'll ask, because some counties require this, is there a pro se notice that I need to file with my petition? Okay. This is kind of a way of helping the clerk to draw their memory. Are there any other documents? Because you will have asked, are there any other documents that I need to file? And they may say no, maybe cavalierly, but you want to jog their memories. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, you do need to file that. Okay. So once you've clarified that there are or are not any other documents, then you can go ahead and the last thing you want to ask the person is, can you please tell me your name? Just in case I have any other questions down the road about documents that need to be filed or whatever. In case something happens, they reject my petition, you know, I can always come back to you and chat with you about it. And they'll give you their name, or you don't even have to tell them why you want their name. But I'm telling you, that'll be the person, your point of contact. If something goes wrong, you said, well, hey, you know, I followed your instructions. So after that, you are ready to file. You just need a petition at that point and get it filled out and pay the fee, the filing fee, and you file it. And that's how you get your case started in the state of Texas. So down below this video, somewhere in the notes, I'll have a link for you to click on, and you can get the script that I just went through along with a petition for divorce, and it'll be in Word format, and you can download both of those onto your computer and use my petition and the script. And if you do all of that, everything will be perfect. I'm certain of it. So just look for that down below, and it'll be there. And later I'm going to do another video on how to file electronically. I'll show you how to do that electronically from your home. But I don't want to do that on this video because this video is becoming too long as it is now. But that's how you get started. So I hope it was informative and you learned a lot, and that you'll be able to get through this with flying colors. So until next time, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.